Hey everyone, Forrest here with Honey Pots. It's December and we're in Zone 5, the Mitten State. So I was so excited about the last video I did, I just immediately decided to drop into this one. We had talked about seeds being viable, and that means that they're still good. They'll still grow plants. And how do you test for that? Okay, well first, get your stuff together. I've got one of my books, and I've got Viability Seedless 2019, then January, and then my first seed is going to be Homegrown Contender Bush Beans. And what I mean by that is they're ones that I pulled off the beans that I grew from last year's seeds. And that way I know where they came from. And then I've got, where did I put those at? Okay. My calendar, and I'll put down today's date, started the beans or whatever, or tested viability of seeds is what I'll put down. And then I'll know in my book that I've got it in there, and I've got it in there by date. So I know when I've tested it, and I know, to check 7 to 10 days later to see if anything has sprouted. Okay, and also I've got Ziploc bags here, and paper towels, and a marker, and I've got one of my pots of water, and we're good to go. So first, before I get all this stuff wet, I want to crack open these and see if I've got anything. Yep, there's a bean in here. Alright, that one doesn't look good. I'll show these to you in a second. Wow, that was it in that one. Alright, let's check this one out. Alright, this one has 1, 2, and I have a lot more of these. 3. That one doesn't look good. That one kind of looks like it already tried to start sprouting or something. Okay, so here's the beans I've got, and you can tell here, these are all shriveled up. This one looks like it kind of started sprouting or something, but these look good, so I'm gonna toss these. These can go in the compost bin with my bean skins, and then these I'm going to start. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a paper towel, wet it down, and just squeeze it out. Okay, and then open up your paper towel. I use really good paper towels, so this should work. Okay. And lay that paper towel out. And then they say to do like a huge amount of seeds, but I don't think so. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold this over. Okay, and then fold it over one more time because I don't have like a huge baggie. And then those seeds are in there and they're moist, and what I'm going to do is take this baggie and I'm going to write down, I've already got the name written down here, and today's date is 1/8, correct? Yep, 1/8/2019, and I'm doing my home grown contender bush beans. Okay, and it may seem repetitive and then I'm getting things written down a lot, but later on you'll thank yourself for doing that. And then these guys will go in this bag, and they'll get zipped up, and I'm going to push all the air out. And then they will go on top of the refrigerator. The refrigerator will be warm enough for your seeds, and check them in, like, I would check them daily to make sure they're still moist in there, and you can tell if moisture is on the inside of the bag, then you have moisture. But they should start sprouting in 7 to 10 days. And so you can see how many are seeding out, how many are growing roots, and that will let you know if these seeds are viable or not. If you only get one or two and you've got a whole paper towel full, toss them. Even 5 with a whole paper towel full, you know, put them in that compost bin, because that's not enough seed really for you to even mess with. I mean, it might be okay if you're sprouting your seeds, if you're like doing the winter sowing that I do. Because I mean, as many seeds as I put in a winter sown bucket, I'm not going to use them all, and if they all pop up, I give a lot away to my friends. So the other ones I've got here, I found my jalapenos. I didn't realize I had collected them, but jalapeno collected fall 2018. So these are from those organic seeds, and I've got some of those in here. And then I found my mini purple bells, so I'll see how good those are, and I may not have to order either one of these. So I have those in here. And definitely, when you save seeds from peppers, make a note out. Like, these are envelopes. These are pink envelopes somebody gave me, and I just said, oh, I'll use those for my seeds, because I can write on the envelopes what they are, and they store really nicely. So, but with your pepper seeds, they look identical. So you're definitely going to want to separate them and write it down when you collect them, so you won't lose them. These are really cool. This is called money plant, and I just know that because of what the hull that's left in here, the husk from the seed or silver dollar plant. They make these really pretty, like, silvery seed pods, and when they bloom, they have these beautiful pink seeds, and then they have these really cool seed pods. And I have collected these from Georgia about 5 years ago, so I'm going to check and see if those are viable too. And then, I know this is a terrible name for a plant, but it's called pussy toes. I'm not sure what the Latin name is for it, but they are the coolest ground cover. They are like, color-wise, they're almost like a lamb's ear. And then they have these little tiny pink flowers all over them, and they spread in these mounds, and they're gorgeous. Even without the flowers, they're gorgeous. But I collected some of the seeds from there. I've got stuff blowing all over this room. You guys have probably seen some of my milkweed blowing around. But yeah, see, they're like germinated by the wind, obviously. But yeah, that one, you can see a little pink in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But yeah, this was the flowers, but there's some seeds still in there. So I'm going to try and see how viable these are and start these this year too. They are a perennial ground cover, so I mean, once they're started and you got these guys going, you can put them out everywhere. They take full sun. Really, really pretty plant. I wish I had a picture of them, but I don't think so. But if you looked up pussy toes on the internet, you would find out. Okay guys, so I decided to make this one short since my last one was so long, but I was real excited, still am. Let's get these seeds checked and see if they're any good, and I will do another video on showing myself opening them up and seeing if they're good. Alright you guys, have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments, questions, whatever you guys got, and I shall see you in the next video.